Hello,
Hello, AOS fans!
it's the Agents of Blitz Ball.
Yes, it's Blitz Bowl. I'm playing the Lizardmen.
And I'm going to be the Dark Elves. So it's season 2, our first official match of unofficial season 2.
So first unofficial official match, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would really want to get our hands on a physical copy, but even if we had done so, we would be unable to play it at the moment because we are still locked down, sort of. Locked down in the sense that we can't do the fun stuff, but we can still do all the normal stuff, like go to school, that kind of thing.
So we are playing this one on TTS. There are some amazing mods out there on TTS to enable you to play both Blitz Bowl Season 1 and 2, and we figured as 2 is the new hotness, we'd give that a try.
Yeah.
We're not going to play with the balls, but we are going to play with the new teams, if you excuse the phrasing.
We're not playing with our balls.
No, just the teams.
I don't know what those rules are. That's probably a good thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I'm playing with the Lizardmen. I've never played Blood Bowl or anything with Lizardmen before, so I really don't know how they work. They look much more manoeuvrable than when I played the Orcs last time. So I'm quite looking forward to it.
Yeah, my Dark Elves definitely look pretty nippy, so I'm hopeful this is going to be quite a dynamic game. But I guess we'll find out.
Let the silliness commence.
See you in Blitz Bowl.
Bye.
There we are. We're all set up and ready to go. The ball is on the pitch. We're playing with one of the new Season 2 pitches.
With Cabal Vision.
Cabal Vision. I do like this pitch. It's very clean, isn't it? Very clean. And
I do like the picture. I do like the little Bugman's symbols.
Yeah, I just really like everything about this pitch, but I like everything about all the pitches, really, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to keep thinking that these bits in the middle, with like the fiery pits on, are
lethal hexes.
Lethal. When I say lethal, they look like places that cards could go.
They do almost, don't they? Yeah, you could take one of the cards and just flip it around and just put it there. There you go. That's where the card goes.
Yeah.
But that's not how this game works. We have the challenges down the side here, obviously. You can't score any challenges in the first round. I think it's just to get people to get stuff into position and things like that. So I've won the toss of the coin or the roll of the dice, whatever you want to call it, and I get to go first. So all of our players are on the line, and I'm going to go first. So I can't score any of these, but it's just a good time to get some of my people out of the dugout and out of my end zone and start to play. And you can only make 3 activations. You can activate up to 3 people, and each one can do 1 move. So I'm going to move my Blitzer first. My Blitzer moves 6, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. My runner does move 7, so he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and grab the ball.
Ah. Now you're on the trapdoor. Can that do something?
If you're standing on the trapdoor when a new ball comes out, then you do get knocked over. But until then, you're okay.
You're okay until then.
And then I've got one more person to move out, and I'm going to move out the Witch Elf. She's just going to move. She moves 6 as well, so she's going to move up parallel with the Blitzer there.
This is going to be a fast game. Now I can't remember what the things are. You can't get past. You can't go adjacent to somebody, can you?
You can't without making the mark action. So you can move up to the squares all the way around them, are basically their tackle zone for anyone familiar with Blitz Bowl. Familiar with Blood Bowl, but it's the same in Blitz Bowl. The difference being here, you can't move into that tackle zone around them. You have to use what's called a mark action, so one of your 3 actions to do that.
So I kind of need to make sure I've got some sort of blocking formation going on here.
Yeah, so you can sort of have a 2 hexes, 2 squares, even not hexes. You can have 2 squares in between each of your players, and then you've basically got all that area marked. Of course, some people can ignore those. Some smaller players, not on my team unfortunately, but some of the teams can ignore those, and some people can move more than 1 square when they make a mark action.
Right. Okay, so is it my turn?
Yes, it's now over to you. So you can make 3 actions. You could make a move, then you can make a mark, and then you can make a block action if you want to go and smash someone in the face. You just have to bear in mind the fact that nobody can score any challenges this first turn, so you can't score tie them up.
Okay, I think I'm going to move my 3 blockers for my first turn.
Okay. They'll move 5.
Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
You can move diagonally as well, remember, so you could move to there if you want.
I can go there, can I?
Yes.
Do I even want to go there?
That is the question.
Yes, might as well. I think I'll go there. There.
Okay. So that's that one. Now, so it's back over to me, and the challenges kick in now effectively.
So you can make a throw.
So I could make a throw. I could make 2 throws. I could throw it once and then throw it again. I could get both of those, but I can't score tie them up at the minute.
No.
And each of those throws I would need probably a 3+ on for the most part. So I'm not sure if I want to put myself into that much risk. I don't know. I'm going to try and not think too in depth in this. We're not in this game for blinding tactics. We're here for a giggle. So I'm going to try and throw from the runner to the blitzer. So he has my runner has a pass. It's just a standard roll of a 3+, and there's nothing in the way. It's not a long throw, so 3+ is needed. 2, awesome. The dice they are following.
Whatever game he plays,
the dice come with me.
Dice will screw him over.
So it's targeting the blitzer square. I have to scatter the ball. 4. That's not too bad. It lands pretty much where I dumped the ball.
Okay.
Right there. So that's my first one. Unlike Blood Bowl, a failed action does not end your turn. I've still got 2 more actions I can make. So I think my blitz is going to go 1 to pick that up. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over to this side here. And then this lineman's going to come out. And he moves 6. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Okay.
And that's my 3 goes done.
Ooh, I didn't get that. So I need to get some marking done, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark here. I can move up to 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2 to there. I mark those 2.
Wow.
And then this is my skink, and they got quite a good running ability. They move 7.
Well, a stinky skink.
Skink runners move 7, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there, and then he's just going to mark there.
I say.
And that means that I have scored tie them up for 2. Flip it over. Okay. And I've got something else, viewers. You can see, let's get rid of that, and then you can see what I've got.
That was your 3rd go, so unless you've got a card which enables you to you can play after your 3rd go, it's now over to me.
Do not, and that's quite good.
So as a card has been scored, we do have to deal some more cards out, so we fill up that gap. If there was a gap in the middle, they would move down first, but not in this case. So now we've got free up the ball. That's not a good one. Claim this if an opponent had possession of the ball at the start of your turn, and no opponent has possession of that ball. Not going to score that one. I've still got show us a completion though, possibly. So I think my Witch Elf is going to make a block against the Saurus blocker. So it's normally 1 dice, but I do have my runner there as well, so he does give me an assist on this one. So I get to roll 2 dice. Unlike a Blood Bowl where you have to work out who's marking who and who's in what tackle zones, it's just if you have a person helping you, you roll 2 dice. So let's see what I get. Oh, push. So pushes only go directly away, so I can only push into there, and I have to follow up.
Okay.
It's not really what I wanted. I'm not going to lie, it's just not what I wanted here.
You could have got away with that. I thought the skull action meant that you'd done some bad things to me. The skull ended up.
Yes,
so you could have said, "Oh yes, I crunched you."
Skull means you're dead, and I've taken your skull, and you can't have that model anymore.
Because a skull does mean you're dead in Necromunda.
Yes, it does. That's true. In this case, a skull just means that the target's unaffected, and the blocking player cannot make any more actions. I've chosen not to move the Witch Elf up at the end, so I'm going to move the Blitzer 1 to there, and I'm going to attempt to make. Oh no, see if I throw now. If I throw now, then it's just gonna... Oh, I hate this game. I've got 3 actions. I want more actions. I want like 5 or 6 actions. I'm just gonna sidestep my runner to there.
Okay.
And that's it. I've made a block, a move, and yeah. So that's me done. I haven't scored anything. So now this card at the end here goes away. So we discard and deal. I love that. It just all happens like magic. Nice. So that card gets discarded. And now we have these ones. Shows completion, free up the ball, and free up the ball. 2
free up the balls. Okay. So if I run interference, which is my bonus play that I've got here.
Ooh.
That makes me to move 4 instead of 2. Can I go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that?
Yep. I don't see any reason why you could not do that.
Okay, well I will do that then.
Oh no, he's marking interference. I feel interfered with.
Where do I put this?
So chuck that in that discard pile there.
And then I'm going to smash you in the face.
As a great man once said. So your Saurus do count as having assists, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Ouch. So that's 2 blocking dice.
2 blocking dice.
Okay. So that skull with the explosion isn't as bad in this as it is in Blood Bowl. What that means is the target is knocked down, but your blocking player, cannot make any more actions.
Right.
I presume you want that over the push, which was just pushing him back.
Yeah. Does the ball go out or not?
It does. It will scatter. So my blitzer is now down. And we scatter the ball, so we need a D8.
That's a 7.
7. Oh, that's exactly the number you wanted, pretty much. Well, not quite exactly, but it lands right there.
Okay, well, I don't want to pick it up because I want to get free up the ball.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
So that's 1 mark and 1 block. You do have 1 more move to make, or 1 more action to take. In fact, you score free up the ball now.
Do I?
Yes, because I've not got it anymore.
Start of your... Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So I score free up the ball. Whee!
Boo!
Another 2. What's that? What's that? Oh my goodness. Right. So actually, I could pick up the ball then, but I think it would just knock me over. So I don't think that's a good move. So I'm actually going to run out one of the skinks, and they move 7. So he's going to run to here.
Yep. Okay, so it's over to me. So again, we've scored something, so we have to deal out a new card, and this one is showboating for the crowd. We've also got freeing up the ball and showing a completion still. Right, so I can't score free up the ball because you don't have it. I can't score a completion either, so I'm going to resort to smashing you in the face. So my Witch Elf is going to... she's going to make a mark action to there. Now the Witch Elves has a special ability called Frenzied, which is when they make a mark action, they can immediately make a free block action. So I'm going to throw that block at your Saurus.
I say.
A push. So I'll push you back to there.
Okay.
So that's 1. Okay, my runner is going to go 1, 2, pick up the ball, 3, 4, 5 to there, and then he's going to attempt to throw it back to my Witch Elf.
Is this the Witch Elf here? Yeah.
Yeah. So my runner does have a throw of 3+. So here we go. 5, hooray! The Witch Elf now has the ball, and I score show us a completion. And that gives me this card. That's never going to get scored. So that's me done though. I've done a mark which turned into a block, a move and a throw. So again, we've got to move the cards down. Now there's 2 showboat for the crowds and a free up the ball.
I see showboat for the crowd being scored anytime soon.
It's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. The free up the ball could possibly be scored. Oh, I did score. I did get a point, so I am on the scoreboard.
I am going to try and score free up the ball, I think.
Now you do have until we get through all the challenge cards and we get to the last 6 special challenge cards. If you get 10 points ahead of me before those last 6 special challenge cards, you win.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to do that. Right, not this turn anyway. How many did you score for a touchdown?
You score 3 points for a touchdown.
Okay. That's not right. I'm planning on doing that. Well, I'm going to start by making a mark action with this guy. So he's going to go to there.
Yep.
And then he's going to try and block you.
Yep. There's 2 dice again. Oh, that's a smash. Or knocks down, basically. So she is knocked down, and the ball scatters. Let's see where that ball goes.
If the ball scatters in the right direction, I suppose conceivably.
Scatters to there, right where the dice is. But if you'd rolled a 6, it would have scattered straight to your square.
And I could have just gone and got a touchdown.
Yeah, you could have gone do.
So, and you're down, are you? What happens? Do you have to make a saving throw?
Yes, I forgot about those actually. I've completely forgotten about both of those because there was one here for the Blitzer as well. So I'll make both of those now. So the Blitzer, I completely forgot about that. Apologies. So the Blitzer has an armor of 4+. Let's see what he gets. 4, so he's off. And
I thought you said it was 4+.
Oh yes, good point. I can't read dice. And the Witch Elves is 5+. So let's see what she gets. Oh, 6. She's alright too. Okay. The universe has righted itself, but yes.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to.
So that's 2 of your actions down.
Yeah, my third action. I'm going to move the chameleon out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, did you score 3 up the ball as well?
Oh, I did. Sorry, yeah. That's why. That's the whole reason I did that. 3 out the ball.
That's
another 2.
Points.
What's that? What's that?
Was it?
Right. So that's me done. You've moved me on already. Thank you. Okay. What did you bring out today? Take them down. Oh, knocked down or injured. Got a feeling you might be scoring that this turn.
I might be able to score that. So I am going to. I'm going to stand up my Witch Elf. I'm going to stand up my Blitzer, and I'm going to smash you in the face with my Blitzer. So it's 2 dice. Or crunch. That one's extra painful because that's like just knocking you down, but your armor check is -1.
Okay, I've got an armor of 2+.
Ouch. Okay, 3+ it is. Ah, 1.
In your face with your -1.
So okay, so this person's
in the dugout.
Yeah. So it costs an action to then bring them back onto your touchdown line. And I do score take them down.
You do.
So I'm going to draw that one, see what I got. Cheeky. But that's me done. I stood up 2 people and I blocked you. So that's it. Let's deal out another card. We've got Get Moving. Oh, that's not a particularly hard one to score. And I have realised I forgot to move myself on a point for take them down. So I've got 2.
I don't really know what to do now. I feel like I ought to be going for Get Moving. So I think I'm going to move. Run basically. Make it 3 run actions.
Yep.
I'm going to move one. I'm going to move one person to there.
Well, that's 1.
One person to there.
That's 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
Interesting.
Because you can't get through there, can you?
Not easily. Not without having to throw a block of some kind.
Yeah. So that's 3 moves, so I do score that one.
And you get a point.
I can only have 3 of these cards, can't I?
You can only have 3 cards in your hand at any time. Yeah. So if you end up with more than 3 at the end of your turn, you have to get rid of 1.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
So let's move out some new cards. What have we got now? Go
Deep. Pete's favourite card. This card, if 2 or more players from your team are in the other coach's end zone or within 2 squares of it.
Tricky. Not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah. So it's easier for me than it is for you at the moment.
That's considerably easier one to score. But again, you have to just use movements up and run away from where the ball is. So it's getting that balance, isn't it?
Yeah. If a touchdown is scored, do the players stay where they are?
They do. The scoring player goes back to your dugout area.
Right, okay.
And then you have to use an action to bring them out again. So I'm going to use a mark action with the Witch Elf and go 1-2 to here. And then I'm going to throw a block at your Saurus Warrior. So just the one dice. Just to push.
Hit to here?
Yep, so it has to go directly away, yeah. So then my runner's going to go 1 to pick up the ball.
Yeah.
And then how far does he move? 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Not quite as fast as Skaven, because those Skaven are insanely fast. But
yeah.
So that's me done. Nothing scored though, so we now lose Showboat for the crowd, and we draw a new card. On turns where you don't score anything, you lose the last one and you just draw out a new one. So we've got Showboat, we've got Go Deep, and we've got Cover Your Line. Now Cover Your Line, I think there's a version of that in Season 1, but they didn't specify that you had to be within 2 squares of your end zone but not in it. So if you're like me, where I just hadn't brought a couple of players out,
okay.
Well, I guess I scored that one.
Have they specified that here?
Yes, they have.
Oh, but not in it. I see. So I can't. Well, I was thinking, I can get somebody out. I can get my guy out and then run somebody back. So I can't do that. So it's a good job you said that.
Whereas your plans would have been made for naught.
Yeah, because I was thinking I could score that. I mean, I still could score it, but it's
3 actions worth that, or at least 2. At least 2 if you run 2 of your players back.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here.
Just to there?
And then mark to there.
Yep.
And then block you with the last one. Oh, I didn't want that.
Oh dear.
I didn't want that.
So you can only push him back.
Yeah, you don't drop the ball or nothing.
Don't drop it. You can follow up if you want. Which will be to there.
Sorry?
You can follow up if you want to there.
I will flop, yep.
You're going to flop? Alright.
Yep. But that's me done. Oh.
Done like a kipper.
Yeah.
Right. No cards were scored. So again, we lose Showboat for the crowd. Which is annoying, because I think I'm about to score. I was just about to make use of that one.
But you've got to show us a completion, which is... oh no, that's a throwing. That's a throw.
That's throwing, yeah. So I think I'm going to take the easy one to start. I'm going to sidestep the runner back, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 onto there.
Scored.
I've scored one. So he goes into the dugout, and I get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. I'm still behind you though.
Still boo. Don't care.
Boo anyway.
Boo.
So that's 2 of my actions done, and now I need. What do I do with my third action? I'm gonna move a lineman to there. I think my third action.
Okay.
And then that's the end of that turn. So we still haven't scored anything. So Go Deep is gone now. Okay. We now got Cover Your Line, show us a completion, and take them down, knock down or injure someone. And then the ball reappears. Just reappears at the start of your turn. If someone's on that trap door, then they get immediately knocked out and taken to the dugout.
And if you stand on the ball, do you pick it up?
Yes. The minute you move over the ball, so you make a move action, you pick it up, but you can't use a sidestep action to pick it up.
Or presumably a mark action.
Or a mark action, correct.
Well, that's annoying, isn't it?
Well, that's no good for my plans. This is stupid.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try and block with the chameleon.
Come, chameleon.
Trying to think. No way I can get an assist, is there?
You could mark with this skink here 1, 2.
Yeah,
and that would get you an assist.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
And if you mark to this square here as well, and you get a push, I can't be pushed back because there's a player in the way, so I would be knocked down in that situation.
Okay, I'll do that then. I'll do that for my first action. My second action, I'll make the block.
You've got 2 dice though.
Push.
but it doesn't matter because the push.
Oh yes,
will not,
it is 2 dice. I'll do the other dice in case it's a crunch.
That's
true. Does it not matter?
Well, the crunch will mean I need like a 6+ on my armor roll. No, it's push either
Double
way.
push.
The witch elf is down and her armor is 5+. So let me roll that. 4. Nope, she's off.
Okay, and then I'm going to play sprint.
Oh, hold on. You have scored. Take them down.
Okay, so score, take them down. What's that one? I've got to get rid of one now, haven't I?
Only at the end of the turn, if you don't use them before that.
Okay. Oh, okay, I'm going to use one. I'm going to use sprint.
Okay.
Which gives me +2 move.
Oh no.
So if I've done this right, this guy can move because he hasn't got. He's only marked. So he can go 1.
Picks the ball up.
Pick up the ball, which I'm not going to do, and then go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there.
Yeah. You can't go to that square because he's
next
to it, but you can go there and it makes no difference. So that's a touchdown.
Yeah. Whoa!
Get back.
Whoopah!
So that's 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're only back to 1, Robin.
Did you give me the one for the card?
Fine. No, I haven't yet, so I'll give you that as well. I don't think I did anyway.
Okay.
So you're up to 12 points now.
Oh
dear.
Okay, I am actually going to do that. I'm going to play inspiration.
Okay.
To get the 4th card. Oh, I'll flip them all over. And I'm going to bring out the Saurus blocker.
Okay.
That's me done.
Okay, so again, we've got to move out another card because one's been scored. So we've got Breaks and Bones, which is injure someone. Get completion. Right, cover your line. So, my turn. I'm going to move this lineman out too, and I'm going to score cover your line. So that's 1 point for me.
Do you want a ball as well?
Oh yeah, and the ball appears as well. I will bring this guy out here.
Okay.
Just so I've got a little bit more coverage around what's going on.
Yeah.
For my second action then, I'm going to block this skink with this lineman.
Okay.
He's a bog standard lineman, there's nothing special about him, so it's just a 1 dice. Oh, got him. So that is a crunch.
Got a big fat red hand over it. I couldn't see what it was.
Sorry, that was the
Okay.
tackle, which means the target is knocked down. In addition, I cannot make any more actions with that player. So you make an armor check with that skink.
5+.
Oh no! So he's out, and I get Breaks and Bones.
Oh.
So I'm catching up a bit. It's 8 to 12 now.
Oh, it's close stuff.
And then I've got. So I've made the move. I've made a block. I might as well grab the ball. So my Blitz is going to go 1, 2, 3 to grab the ball. 4, 5, 6 to there.
Okay, I was going to try and grab the ball.
And then I've got 4 cards, so I do need to use one. I'm going to use reserves, much like yourself, and I'm going to bring the witch elf back out. Bring it out there, I think.
Okay. Well, I think I've got to bring in my.
So hold on, end of turn or beginning of next turn. So we'll deal some more cards out. Showboat, free up the ball. Might have just given you 2 points there and show us a completion.
That's what I'm going to be trying to do. Basically, I'm going to move, mark, and block over here. Just trying to decide where I want to put myself. Here, I think.
So you're going to move and then mark to there.
Yeah, and then block.
Right, when you go to make the block action, I'm going to play a card called Step Aside. Play this card after a player from your team is chosen as the target of a block. Before the block dice are rolled, that player can make 1 sidestep action, after which they must be open. The block action is cancelled, does not count as having been made.
So I haven't made it.
You haven't made it, so I'm going to sidestep 2 to there.
Okay.
Cheeky little sidestep. And now it's your third go, because that block doesn't count.
Okay, but he's already moved. I could sidestep with him, can I?
You sidestepped as well. Sorry, you marked as well. Sidestep is to get out of a tackle zone.
Yeah. So you can only sidestep out.
Yeah, sorry. I made a mistake. You can only sidestep one square, not 2. It's when you mark you can move 2, so okay. I'm moving 1 to there.
Okay, so I don't think it's going to make a difference, but I'm going to bring out the skink to here to stop you from getting the easy touchdown.
Curses.
I think you'll have to use all your 3 activations to score a touchdown now.
Yes, I think I will. So that's the end of your go, and we lose Show Us a Completion. Discard that one and get some new cards out. So what we've got Showboat, Show No Fear.
Seen that one.
That's standing on the trapdoor. And Free Up the Ball. So I am going to use my Blitzer. I'm going to make a mark action and go 1, 2 to there. And then going to make a sidestep action, and then I'm just going to move 2 to score. So I will score Showboat for the crowd. I'll get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 12 points all. But now that Blitzer goes in the dugout. And the ball is off.
So we need to redraw?
Yeah, so I need to deal some more cards out. Move the ball, that's the score, that's achievable. Show No Fear and Free Up the Ball. So first thing that happens is there's a new ball. New balls, please. Yeah. Now it's over to you to decide what you want to do with your 3 goes.
I think I'm going to go, my first go, I'll make sure I've got this right. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick up the ball.
Damn, they move fast.
Yeah. And I'm going to throw it to the chameleon.
Okay. So your skinks move. Your skinks throws 4+.
Hang on, sorry. Before I do that, I'm going to play a ball. I'm going to play a thing, a card. Before I do all that, I knew I had to do this throwing play. Play this card. It stays in front of me until I make a block action or a touchdown, and I can add 1 to the result of throw checks.
Nice. Okay. So your skink's throw check is normally 4+, so it's a 3+ to get it onto.
Come on! Oh. I think I broke the laws of physics with that dice roll. I'm not sure. Very legit.
So you didn't score 3 at the ball at all, but you did score. Yeah, nicely done. So your chameleon has the ball.
And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Score a touchdown and move the ball.
Yeah, because you moved it 5 more squares away from your end zone. Nicely done, sir. So you score 4 points for that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 to there. 16 to 12. And you've got to pick up your move the ball card.
Oh yeah, thank you. And the throwing play goes out of action.
Yep. And then we deal some new cards. The next one is Get Moving. Make 3 run actions.
Show No Fear is still... Oh, it's be on the trapdoor. Oh, I'm on the trapdoor. But you haven't got the ball. Oh no, I'm going to get hurt.
Yep, he's getting taken out.
Sorry?
He's going to get taken out.
Yeah. There wasn't any other way around it though. Well, I mean, I could have used a Saurus, a blocker, but they only roll 5. Yeah. They roll 6+ to throw.
And it's not too much effort. They'll come back fairly soon. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll have 3 in there.
You will. So, beginning of my turn, your skink gets taken out of action as a new ball enters play. I've realised I had a card now that I should have used when you made that pass, but I completely forgot I had it. So that's not done me much good. But never mind.
Oh, no, VJ will be shouting at the screen.
Like, what are you doing?
Whatever your card is.
Yeah, flaming galah. I think I'm going to go for the easy points here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 1 lineman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with another lineman. And then Witch Elf's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Oh.
And I'm going to score Get Moving.
Get moving!
I draw that, I get a point. And then I've got 4 cards, so I've now got to decide if I want to get rid of one. I'm going to get rid of what I've just picked up, which is Intervention, which is after you make a move action, I can make a free mark action. But I must finish the marking that player. So I'm going to get rid of that one.
Oh, I'd love that card.
So those are my 3 turns. I've taken my point at my card, so we've got to deal some more cards out. Take them down, knocked down or injured.
Alright, I'm going to move with this, I'm going to mark, with this Saurus blocker to here.
Okay.
And then I will block.
Oh, hold on. I think I might have a card.
Oh, you and your cards.
Yes, I'm going to play Distraction.
Oh, that moved me 1 hex.
Almost. This is actually... Distraction is not the right word. It should be Sidestep. Basically, play this card after an opponent makes a mark action. Before claiming a challenge card, pick one player on my team adjacent to that opponent, and that player can make a free Sidestep action. So I'm just going to Sidestep in one back.
Get back.
Out of face smashing range.
So he's only made 1 action then.
He's only made a mark action, yeah.
So I could still get this one with this guy.
Yep.
But then I'm still leaving these 3. I was thinking I'll do that and then I'll get one of these guys out. You know what? I'm going to chance it. I'm going to mark with the blocker.
Yep.
To here, and then try and smack you. Unless you've got another card.
And I've got... No, I haven't. I haven't got anything else. 2 dice. It's not looking good for him. That's a smash. So I've got to make an armour save for my poor old lineman, which is 4 plus for my armour.
He's a bit better.
1. So he's out, and you do score.
Take them down.
So those are your 3 goes. It's over to me. So let's deal the cards out again. What have we got now? Break some bones again.
Oh, that one the one I just had.
Yeah. Although this one is they have to be injured, but it's 2 points if you do that.
So it's 2. Okay. So I would have scored that last time.
Yeah, that would have been perfect. So I'm going to make a mark action with the Witch Elf. Just going to go 1-2 to there. And she then obviously has her special frenzied ability, which when she makes a mark, she can make a free block.
Oh yeah.
So let's see what she gets. Oh, it's just a push. Didn't want that. The other trouble I've got is if I'll free the ball will disappear after this turn, so that's all right. So I'm going to grab the ball because free the ball will disappear. So he's going to go one onto there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Okay.
So that's the second action, and my third, I'm just going to bring my Blitzer back out. So that's my 3. I haven't scored any, so free up the ball disappears. We've now got tie them up, mark 3 players, break some bones, injure somebody, and show no fear, stand on the trapdoor.
Yeah, I'll try and break your bones.
So first action, you're going to try and smash the Witch Elf in the face.
Yeah.
You just want anything that isn't a push or a skull.
Right, I've got raw talent, which means I can re-roll the dice.
Oh, curse you. Oh.
Okay.
That's not so much raw talent. So she gets pushed directly backwards. Do you want to follow up?
Yes, I will, I think.
Okay.
And
I mean, there's nothing stopping you marking and blocking again.
I'm going to mark to here.
Oh, yeah. So when you do that, you immediately score Show No Fear.
Yeah.
And get a point and pick up a card.
Okay, I'll pick that one up. Okay, and then I'm going to block again.
Clobber the Witch Elf. Oh.
Crunch.
So I need her armor's normally a 5+, so I need a 6 on this one. Not liking my chances.
Get 6.
3, no, she's out.
Right, so I get this one as well.
That's another 2. 1, 2, you're up to 20 points. And now if you have more than 3 cards, you've got to get rid of one.
So I'm going to get rid of defensive play.
Cool.
I've had that for ages and I've not used it. So he basically can't move towards your goal end.
Yeah.
Which is not really what I'm about. So I think that's the right player. I was thinking of bringing somebody back, but actually if you kill, if he dies with that, I can immediately bring somebody back out.
Yeah,
so I think that's the way to go.
Okie dokie. So we'll deal some cards again. We've only got 6 challenge cards left, so we are about to start our end game challenges in a minute.
How many end game challenges are there?
There are 6. And once the last end game challenge card comes out, we each have one more turn before that's the end of the game. So I've got get the ball, take possession of the ball when I didn't have the ball. get the ball again and break some bones. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to be the more obvious: score a touchdown. So
touchdown!
Bam! Scored a touchdown. So there we go. The ball's out, and I score 3 points. 1, 2, 3. To 16. This is not looking great for me, to be honest. I can't score any points at all. So
okay.
I think I'm just gonna, for my other 2 turns, I'm gonna bring out the Witch Elf,
right,
and the Runner.
Okay.
Just spread them out a bit there to try and mark the pitch, and that's my go done. So we have to get rid of break some bones. So the challenges now are to get the balls, and then we've got it's now or never.
It's now or never.
You claim this card if your team scored a touchdown. You cannot claim this card if you have if your score's higher. So that's interesting. So beginning of your turn, the ball comes out and takes this Saurus blocker out of action.
Ow. That's a 2. Done for.
It is, yeah. But now you immediately get a free reserve because you only have 2 people on the pitch. You can bring somebody out wherever you want them.
I'm going to bring out the chameleon.
Come, chameleon.
And then it's immediately going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, maybe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there.
Okay, so you score, get the ball, and you get a point. 21 plays 16.
So my blocker is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Actually, no, I'm going to bring the blocker here.
Okay.
Oh, and he's not going to throw the ball to him. I'm just going to bring out a skink.
Okay. So this chameleon does have the ball, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. So, deal some cards. What have we got?
I've got a throw one as well. I've got a throw diving tackle.
All right.
So what we got? Level the field. What does that do? 0.
I'm literally going to score this in a moment. So,
I see.
for my first,
just to make sure the cars go through.
I think it is, but also level the playing field can have some really crazy sudden change things go on. So we're going to find out in a moment. So first thing, my Witch Elf's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And I will then score level the playing field. Right. Or level the field, but I don't score any points. It's 0 points.
Has it got a handy thing on the back?
It does. Let's see what it says. I've got one that's called Leg Up, and it says play this card immediately by placing it in front of you. Whilst it's there, each time you score points, increase the score by 1. Discard this card when your score is equal to or higher than the other coaches. Awesome. But I've got to try and score something, so that makes life a bit trickier. So I've now got that. That's interesting. Sure. What else have I got? Score something. Oh, score a touchdown or get the ball. I don't think I'm going to get the ball. I'm going to mark with the Witch Elf. I'm just going to go 1, 2 to there. Now when I mark, I immediately can make a free attack with her because she's frenzied. Crunch. So I get chameleon is 5+ and that's 6+. You. So he's off.
Both crunches you've got are all 1.
Completely negate it. And the ball scatters.
Where's it go?
There you go. Could do with an 8. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then for my third go, my Blitz is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Well, it's harder for me to get now.
Yes. And that's the end of my go. So we move the cards on again 1. And now there's show some teamwork. Oh.
What's that?
Claim this card. If a player from your team scored a touchdown, that player also took possession of the ball as a result of a successful throw, but not a handoff. So basically, if you throw some of the ball and then they run and score, you get 3 points.
Oh, doesn't look like that's likely to happen anytime soon.
And you get another 3 points because you scored a touchdown, so that's 6 points. Yeah. And if I do it, I've got Leg Up, which will give me another bonus point. That'll give me 7.
Wow.
Not much chance of that, though.
Okay, so I think I'm going to start by marking 1, 2 here.
Marking my territory. Piss.
Yeah.
Okay.
And going for it with my block.
Crunch.
Oh, crunch.
So, Blitz is normally 4 up, so I need a 5 up to stay on the pitch. Oh, but he is down. He's still on his back.
Okay.
What I wouldn't give for actual 3D models here.
So then I'm going to...
So you've got 1 more action left.
Okay, I'm going to try and do the same to the Witch Elf.
Oh dear. He's down as well. I might as well roll a armor roll as well. It's a 5 up. No, so she's off.
Okay. And then I'm going to play Inspiration.
No.
To take a 4th turn. I'm going to go 1, 2 to get the ball.
Yep.
And then I think I'm going to go 3, 4, 5.
Fine.
So I get that one.
Which one was that one? Take possession.
Get the ball, yeah.
Get the ball, so you get another point.
Another point.
Do you need, how many cards you got? You need to get rid of any?
No, I've got 3.
So then we'll move the cards on again. What have we got? Cause some carnage. Show some teamwork, or now or never. Crikey. I'm going to move this live in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. I'm then going to mark you.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to throw a block at you.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, I missed.
Not. And that's my turn done. So we get rid of its now or never. I'll deal and move them on. Oh no, wrong one. Discard and deal. Level the field. So I'll score that again in a moment. And I'll do something else wonky.
Okay.
So there's cause some carnage and show some teamwork as well.
I'm going to start by playing my reserves card, which enables me to bring out a free player.
Oh.
Bring out the chameleon. So I can block your lineman, can't I?
He can indeed.
I'll do that then.
Ouch. Okay. You either miss the target or tackle. Now tackle will knock me down, but it will mean that your Saurus can't make any more actions this turn.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, in that case, ooh.
Oh wait a minute, miss. The target's unaffected. In addition, the blocking player cannot make any actions. Either way, you can't make any more actions. Right. So I'm down. I need to make an armor roll.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to risk using my raw talent card.
Oh, okay.
And re-rolling this dice.
Oh.
So I will just tackle you.
Yeah. So let's roll for me armor, which I believe is 4+. 6. I'm okay, but I am down.
2 things left.
Yeah,
I'm going to go
block.
1.
Now just remember that ball is on your Saurus. He is holding it.
Yeah. 2. I'll go up 1 more.
Cusses. So show some teamwork is gone now. And we're on to our last one, so it's the last turn each.
Oh.
Make a risky throw. Level the playing field, which I'll get in a moment, and cause some carnage.
What's risky throw?
Risky throw is claim this card if the player from your team made a successful throw action that suffered a penalty.
Oh, okay. So for a long throw, that kind of thing.
Something like that, or to a marked player or something. So I'm going to stand up for my first action. I'm going to block you for my second action.
Oh.
See what I get. Crunch. So 3 up.
Okay, so I'm down. It's 3+.
Yep. You're down, and now the ball scatters. So D8.
Oh,
do with a 7 or an 8 here.
I need, or you need?
I need.
It's an 8.
Right behind. Now I got excited because after the jump up, I should have scored level the playing field. So let's do that one quickly and see what happens. Nuffle's Blessing. Play this card immediately before it is added to your hand. So let's see what it is. I've got to play it. Whilst it's there, block actions made by your team count as being assisted. Ah, crap. Well, I'm glad I didn't fluff the block, or else yeah. Right, so I've got 2 of those now, and I've got leg up, and I've got that one. And then I'm gonna score a touch. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there and score.
Oh, boo! Now with this sort of thing.
Now I think I should score 1 point for leg up, because when I got level the field, it's a 0 score card, but leg up says when whilst it's there, each time you score points, increase the score by 1. So I get 1 for that.
Yeah.
And I score 3 points for the touchdown.
And then 1 more. Do you get one more for touchdown or not?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh.
3 for the touchdown and 1 for leg up again.
Oh, and you're still behind.
I'm just behind. It's 22 plays 21. But that's it. I can't. That's my end of my turn. So unless I've got some cards which I can play in a minute, it's now on to your last turn. And that ball's not there. It reappears in the middle. There's no more cards to come out. So you've got Cause Some Carnage and make a risky throw.
I'm going to be making a risky throw, Cotton.
Let's see if it pays off for him.
So is this the last turn, whatever, or have you got another turn?
Well, unless I've got some kind of sneaky card that gives me another turn in a minute.
All right, well, I'm going to bring out this. The catching doesn't make a difference, does it? It's the throwing that's important.
Just the throw, yeah.
So I'm going to bring out this blocker here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run the skink onto the trapdoor.
Yep. Grab the ball.
And then he's going to throw the ball back to the blocker.
So it is a long-range pass.
So it's a 3 or more.
Hold on.
No, 2 or 5 or more. Sorry. Here we go. 5 or 6. Oh, it's a 6.
There we go.
So I score. No, not Cause Some Carnage. Make a risky throw.
So that's another point. 2 points was that?
2.
24 plays 21 in the end game. Oh, nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
I've been holding on to foul, which is great if I knocked one of your players down but didn't injure them. But with your guys, I either seem to never knock them down or take them straight out of action.
Whenever I was knocked down, I rolled a 1.
Yeah. And I've got pass block. And the only time I could have used that was when you were over here and you scored a touchdown with your pass. I completely forgot to use it, so that was great.
Couldn't you have just used it to stop me getting those 2 points?
No, because pass block is you play the card after an opponent's chosen to make a throw action. I can immediately make a mark action with somebody, but I've only got one bloke on the pitch and he's on the floor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was close. That was really close.
It was really close. I thought you were going to catch me up. Funny enough, I've got Shadow sitting in my hand, which, you know, those times you sidestep me.
Yeah.
You can follow it up, basically.
Well, we forgot that
you didn't sidestep me after I picked it up.
We forgot you've got the Chameleon Skink as well, which has quite a handy little thing for that.
Yeah, but I kind of forgot what he did, but he's
it's a bit weak.
Because I tended to use the blockers, who are really good.
They're really tough.
I mean, they won me the game, really. But the speed of the guys got me the touchdown as well. But being able to run 9 was quite handy.
Yeah.
But those rolling 2 dice it's not too shabby, is it?
Yeah, I think that's really nice. I also think that the Chameleon Skink's handy if you want, when you know someone's got the ball, getting the Chameleon Skink next to him is really handy, because you make a sidestep to get away from him and he immediitthink moves into that square, and now you can't get away from him because you can't make another sidestep.
Yeah. I didn't really utilise that very well. I think because of the pit, there's a picture of him with the tongue sticking to his ball. The tongue sticking to the ball.
Well, there's the unfortunate use of the words.
Then I'm gonna take that to bed this evening. No, because there's a picture of him with his tongue sticking to the ball. I thought that it was meant that he was a good catcher or something. If you saw what I mean, and I kind of actually his ability is nothing like that.
He's more sort of interference, shadowing the opposition ball carrier.
Yeah. Oh, my skink can move two steps when they sidestep. I don't think because the Saurus did most of the
heavy lifting,
blocking, and stuff. I didn't need to sidestep.
But sidestep's to get away again, isn't it? So it's more.
Yeah.
It's handy if you want to sidestep to run through a couple of tackle zones to get out the other side to score a touchdown type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But those Saurus, I mean, being able to roll 2 dice all the time. We saw it with the Black Orc as well. That's really helpful.
They're really strong, especially. I guess it's deliberate, but especially with the blocking. These things blocking the tiles.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy to, with 3 of them on the pitch, it's very easy to block up the space, and basically every time you want to play, I can just every time you finished, because of the action economy, way the action economy works, you pretty much can only do almost like one thing, or not one thing, but you know what I mean. You kind of like it's move, mark, pick up that kind of thing. It's very difficult it's very difficult to change the board position very much.
Yeah.
So you're normally always left with somebody with the ball next to within smacking distance of the Saurus. Which would initially take up my entire turn by the time I'd kind of moved and blocked and then attacked. But it was very effective.
It doesn't take long to, if there's a bit of a gap with any slightly faster team, like with the Skinks or with the Dark Elves, the minute there's a small gap there, you just rock it through. But as we saw earlier on, you managed to score about 3 points from just standing on the trapdoor and punching someone in the face.
Yeah,
and I scored 3 points for a touchdown, which, the touchdown takes my player out of action and only scores me 3 points as well. So sometimes it's not about scoring those touchdowns; it's about looking at what the cards are doing.
Yeah, it's good fun though. I do enjoy it much more than I thought I would. Admitted I have won both games, as I said last time. As much as I didn't win, but they're kind of they're quite close. They could go either way most of the time, and there's usually a hinging moment on them. It's not like I think in at least in the older versions of Blood Bowl. I'm not sure what the new version's like, but at least in the older versions of Blood Bowl, quite often the score would either be 1-1 or 2-1 or something like that, unless you've got an absolute pasting, which is like 3-0 or 3-1 or something like that. Yeah, that in itself is soul destroying if you play for 3 hours.
Yes, yeah. I mean, even if something like that, and then to end up drawing 1-1 or something can be just depressing. But I haven't played the game enough yet to really know. The only thing it feels a little bit is the end cards. I feel like, and I'm not sure they actually did this time, but they almost make you feel like the rest of the game is irrelevant because you can get so many extra points when you're behind to catch up, which is obviously a good thing. Otherwise, when the end phase started, you'd be like, well, actually, I can't beat you. I can't catch up. But I was a little bit worried that you were going to sort of streak past me, which you didn't. And I thought, well, why did I bother? Why did I bother being in the front? If you see what I mean. Although having a lot of these cards is only so good all the time. There are challenges that you can actually complete.
Yeah, and actually the end game challenges are tough to score, aren't they?
A lot of them are more. It's like take 2 people out. The only ones that aren't are the level the field ones, which are the ones where you get that bonus for just being behind. But generally, they only help you if you then want to achieve something else. Yeah,
because I think like scoring a touchdown at the end of the game, that was almost impossible. Although you did actually score one, didn't you? But it was.
I did, but that was lucky. If I hadn't got that result on the block dice that I needed. Yeah.
I certainly wasn't going to score any touchdowns at any point towards the end of the game.
No, your skinks were just too far away then. That's the other thing, that you can get so wrapped up in playing 1 or 2 players and doing all the work with them that suddenly either they score and then they're off the pitch, or they're massively out of position, and then you suddenly realise, I don't have any of my other players out and I've got to do something now.
That is an interesting conundrum.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure actually using the inspiration card to bring somebody out. I'm not sure. I think that are actually quite a reasonable thing to do, because it is like a free. Extra player is it's
quite
for free. It's handy. Otherwise, you end up with basically you've got to bring somebody out, and then you've only got 2 actions left.
Yeah.
And as already stated, you can't. That means if you're not next to somebody, you can't take somebody down because you can't move and mark.
I guess having that extra 4th turn you could use as a move if you're near the end zone to score a touchdown, but that's the only obvious exception.
Well, I did that to score. I didn't score a touchdown, but I used it to pick up the ball, didn't I?
Yeah.
Which got me some points. And of course, got me closer to the end of the game as well, which is another consideration. The more, if you're in front, the more you can keep those cards cycling through, the quicker you get to the end of the game.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I hope everyone enjoyed watching that at home. TTS does detract a little bit, but I feel that these games don't lose too much over TTS because there's only a limited selection of models and stuff like that around. But
yeah, I don't feel like. I mean, I think Underworld's losing a little bit because I think you've got more to and fro with the cards and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't feel this experience was really much better or worse, or really much worse. It certainly wasn't better than the tabletop experience. Interestingly,
yeah,
especially because you've got the whoever designed it as the cards all work.
Yeah, just does it for you. Just work.
That kind of stuff is really, really nicely done.
Yeah,
and it's a really great little game. We've said this before. There's two things I'm sad about. One is that they didn't incorporate this in the new edition of Blood Bowl. Not necessarily this exact game, but a quick version of Blood Bowl that people who wanted the lovely models but didn't have time to play the full version could buy it and get like a cut down version.
Yeah,
even if it was just sevens or something, just a quick, lighter way of playing the game. And the other thing is, it's really a shame that this game is so bloody hard to get hold of if you don't live in the US or Germany.
US or Germany. It is really frustrating. And
it is.
It still makes no sense to me and to many other watchers out there in Blighty or Australia or a few other places around who are just like, we just want to go. It's like, it's $45-50 in the US. They could easily charge 45 quid in the UK, and people would still buy this in droves, and it would get more people buying teams. I mean, I was just going to say, I bought 2 Blood Bowl teams just so I can paint 6 of each models for Blitz Bowl. It just makes no sense.
Even if they sold it out of Warhammer World, so you had to pay that kind of GW premium for it.
Yeah,
it would be worth it because they would sell a lot of copies, because it is. I mean, people clearly, Blood Bowl is a popular game, judging by how the new release has gone. But it's a big commitment for those of us who are busy. And this is a lighter, brighter version.
It gets you that little bit of frantic action, that excitement, and in some ways, this is more frantic and more fun and quick than Blood Bowl is. Blood Bowl can be a bit of a slog and a bit of a slow game, especially if you're playing like a very blocking heavy, slow rolling team like Dwarves or things like that. You know, you don't do very much running and passing plays with those, and it can be a very slow, grind them down sort of affair. Whereas this, if all the cards, all the challenge cards are make passes or move the ball, you're going to have to do that because you're not going to get points for beating people up.
Yeah, and that's what I found when we played, and I know they have changed the rules a little bit. There was almost no reward for the amount of risk for actually trying to move the ball.
Yeah,
when we played,
I think
it really was just
in the new version of Blood Bowl, they've made passing, they've made it easier to work out, they've made it easier to achieve, and they've also made it slightly less risky, so you don't immediately fail and have a turnover when you fail a pass all the time. So whether that's enough to negate the other aspects of it, we'd have to find out, really.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think I'd probably rather play Blitz Bowl, which you can definitely get in under an hour.
Yeah.
And of course, you only have to paint half the models for a team.
I am liking that because I have nearly got a whole Chaos team painted.
Well, hey. So we're going to play this again sometime, Pete?
Yes, I definitely think we're going to be playing this again on the channel, whether it's on TTS or whether it's in the real world. We shall find out, but we'll definitely be playing this again.
You have to teach me the rules for the balls.
Ooh, hold them gently. Don't squeeze.
Don't squeeze too hard.
Yes, but we do have the ball. We do have the ball cards here. So
oh wow, there's a whole load of cards. I see.
So every time the ball comes out, you shuffle this at random, and then you pick a card out. So you get them, you flip it, do that, and then what card have you got? You've got the rune ball. So when you make a throw action, if it's a long throw, subtract 2 from the throw instead of 1. So that one negates throwing plays a bit. But then you've got other cards, a grudge ball. You've then got the skeletal homunculus. This ball cannot be used to make long throws. But yeah, there's tons in there. There's the Nurgling ball. I love this one. Whenever it bounces, it's always treats the roll as a 7.
Brilliant.
7.
Brilliant. Sorry, did you say you get that do you get a new ball every time?
Well, every time you get a new ball come out, you just pick a new ball card up.
Brilliant. That's really good. Yeah. I think we could have managed that.
Possibly, maybe next game.
Yeah, next game, definitely.
The only problem I find in playing on TTS is obviously all the balls just look like.
So you might forget.
You might forget what the ball does, but obviously when you buy a Blood Bowl team, you get the different balls in there. So what we can make sure we do is that we can have all the balls, and just have the cards for the balls that we actually own, and then that way it's easier to reference.
Yes, there's the expression I never thought I'd heard you say.
So do let us know in the comments below if you enjoyed this, what your thoughts on Blitz Bowl are, whether you like it more than Blood Bowl like I think we do, or whether you are still a Blood Bowl diehard and you find this game a bit childish. Let us know what you think, basically.
Maybe that's why we like it.
Maybe. I think it possibly could be. We don't take our games too seriously. We don't take ourselves too seriously.
I don't take you seriously, certainly.
Probably the best way. So we'll see
Cheers,
you
everybody.
soon. Bye.
Stay safe. Bye.